All right, this is one of the funnest and most original stories you're going to see on this program. Cool, award-winning 1982's Irresistible. Welcome back, Squeaky Clean Adult Films. I'm Jason. This is Barefoot. Celebrity Requests on every Sunday in March continues. Today we have Howie, better known in the industry as Richard Pacheco.
Howie, the star of Irresistible.
We watched this footage and said, this might be the worst interview you've ever done.
This has nothing to do, well, this might have a little bit to do with Irresistible.
A day later, watched the raw footage again. This might be the best interview you've ever done. If you've never seen two talkers get so off track.
No, by the way, you can ask me one question and I can do 30 minutes.
Howie is such a river of knowledge with side story after side story after side story, and we covered so many topics. But right now, Irresistible. Jason, stay on track.
Irresistible came along at a time in my career. It was my first male lead. This was like Jamie Gillis, John Leslie, John Holmes territory, Eric Edwards territory. I hadn't ever been given that role before. In some really low budget ones, I had a starring part, but they didn't go very far. This was my first shot at that. And I was very much aware of that and wanting to do great. This was it. This was me stepping up with the big boys.
Eddie and Summer Brown, Edwin. We've covered a couple of their movies. Mask, which was actually the last film he ever did. Last film he wrote, second to last film he ever directed. We've also covered China Girl. Edwin directed and wrote this. His wife, Summer Brown, wrote this and produced it. Howie loved them. They loved him.
Summer and Eddie made good movies. They spent a lot of money. They were like playing for the Yankees. You know, I really enjoyed it. When you worked for them, you had the best of all that the industry had to offer. They did it. They did it right.
Now you can read all about this in Richard Pacheco / Howie, his book, Hindsight, True Love and Mischief in the Golden Age. I've read it. You can get it. You can get it autographed. If you're like me, a collector, you can literally get it. Howie's wrote 2 books. You can get them both from his website. Hard copies, autographed. You can go to his Bandcamp and get the audio. We haven't invented a way to autograph the audio yet. But either way, there'll be links to hard copies and audio. I highly suggest checking it out.
Okay, let's go back to Irresistible.
In this case, Irresistible got an R-rated TV cut. Simply Irresistible.
Simply Irresistible! What was it like to see that turned into an R-rated movie? To see it in TV Guide? Your parents saw Irresistible or Simply Irresistible.
Yeah.
What was that like?
That was like a gift from the gods for me, because I couldn't share that world with my parents when they weren't going to watch sex movies. They just not that way. But here was one that was going to be on television that they could see. And I literally went home for a trip and I took a copy of the R-rated version with me and I watched it with them. And, my dad said, "You have lines. You're talking." I went, "Yeah, Dad, you're a actor." He didn't say, but you're an actor. Yeah, how about that?
All right, this is crazy. This is imaginative. I'm pretty sure the guys who made Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure stole everything from this, because this is a time-traveling movie about romance. This warehouse, the location, the production design is just badass. The cinematographer, the music, the editing, we're talking top-notch. And in the first ever AVN, this performance, Richard Pacheco won Best Actor. This was 100 minutes long, 36 minutes is the clean version, PG. Some outfits, that's it. We got Juliet from Romeo and Juliet fame in a teddy, and Samantha Fox in a nightie, and we have a sequence of spy talk, back and forth, code words, which are all innuendos. So it's PG. We're going to be backloaded with so much information. You enjoy this. I'll see you in 36 minutes.
K-West, bringing you only the best in country and western sounds. Well, 10:08 on a hot Tuesday morning, so take it slow wherever you go. And please, don't be late for work.
Damn, I'm late. I hope I remember to put on the answering machine.
Now, for less chatter and more flatter, here's the number 10 tune on the charts and Kay West's pick hit of the week.
Me to put on some music?
Oh, no. I really have to go. Maybe I could stay for a couple of minutes.
I hope you enjoyed that selection.
I wish
Remember,
that I did meet some exotic, gorgeous woman and have her go for me. Christ. I wish anything in my life would change. I wish. Oh, there's the parking space. I hope I didn't waste my wishes on a parking space.
Mr. Brooks, this is your former secretary, Louise. I'm calling about the 3 weeks back salary you still owe me. And if I don't get it soon, I'm taking you to court. Have a nice day. Walter, this is Arlene. Where are you? You should be in the office. Walter? Arlene again.
I know.
You're still not back. Anyway, my mother's coming for dinner, so I want you home on time.
Hi. Can I help you? Phew. It's hot outside.
My name is Meyer. My friends call me Miracle Meyer. And I thought I could help you. Is it always this hot?
Mr. Meyer, are you a customer or an outpatient?
Since you ask, I'm also a travel agent. The truth is, Walter, you're looking for a little adventure, some options.
How did you know that?
Somebody told me.
Who? And how did you know my name was Walter?
It's on the door.
Oh. Well, look, Mr. Meyer.
Call me Miracle.
Look, Miracle. I mean you no disrespect, all right? You look like a nice old man who wandered in my office off the street to enjoy my air conditioning. Why you picked me, I don't know. But if you're trying to run some kind of game, forget it. I can't even afford to be conned.
It's no game, Walter. I got a machine.
You got a machine. Fire. Is there somebody looking for you?
Oh, no. I'm on the level. And you don't know half of it. Can I get a drink of water?
Sure. Help yourself.
Thank you.
Okay. Here's the pitch.
You're in a mess. And if you don't get relief soon, you're going to be at the end of your rope. What you need is a little romance, some excitement, some thrills. You know, something completely different. Huh? Let's face it, Walter. You're in a deep rut. Am I right or wrong?
All right. Suppose I humor you. Where do you fit in?
Me? I got him. The romance, the thrills, the excitement. Walter, if you pass this one up, you're a jerk. Listen, I made an appointment for you this afternoon. You like history?
Yes.
And girls? You like girls?
Yeah.
Good. I'll see you this afternoon.
Hello, Brooks Travel Agency. Can I help you?
Where have you been?
Hello, Arlie.
My mother's coming for dinner. I want you to stop on your way home and pick her up. And be nice to her. Then I want you to go to the fish market.
Arlene, you know I don't like fish.
Mama likes fish. Now get a paper and pencil and I'll tell you what to get. First, I want enough flounder for the three of us. And make sure he bones it. Then I want you to go next door to pick up some broccoli.
Mr. Meyer?
Come in. Take the box. Schmuck, take the box. What a dope. I told him to take the box. You want a glass of iced tea?
No. I don't have time.
Huh. That's the trouble with people today. No time for tea. Okay, come on. So tell me, why did you come?
I think I'm crazy.
Desperate, maybe, but not crazy. Say, how much time you got before you have to pick up your mother-in-law?
Hey, that wasn't written on my door. How did you know that?
I make it my business to know something about my clients. Come on, come on. Come on. Okay, come on, come on, come on.
Okay. What is it?
This is my pride and joy. It's my greatest invention. For a 10 spot, you could have a ride in it.
What kind of a jerk do you think I am? You expect me to pay $10 for a ride in some cheesy rig you got from an amusement park? You're gonna have to do better than this, Mr. Miracle. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday.
Okay, suit yourself. But before you say no, absolutely, I want you to know that you're looking at a machine that travels in time. Am I right, then, to God? It works. I mean, take any little hot number from history, right? Poof, you're there. If you like it, you stay. You don't like it, give a call and I'll bring you back. Come on, what do you say?
What do I say? I'd say you're a crackpot.
Try me. Listen, at the rate you're going, you got nothing to lose.
Well. If this was real, I could alter the course of history.
Oh, I doubt it. History's a pretty big thing. Why don't you take it for a spin around the block?
Yeah?
Sure.
Is it safe?
What's safe today? All aboard.
All right.
Here, you better wear these. Have a nice trip.
Come to your wife, Osiris, Osiris. When the raw disk glides onward in the sunboat, flame spurts spew from the bow. Oh, may she catch your spurts, oh beautiful brother, as the shrieking human catches the sun. Osiris.
Oh, boy.
Osiris.
Meyer,
When the raw
you're a
disk
genius.
glides onward in the sunboat, flame spurts spew from the bow.
All this time, I thought Miracle Meyer was a crackpot.
Walter of Marin,
Yeah? Where's Cleopatra?
the Queen of Egypt, has gone with Caesar to Rome. Before she left, she She gave orders for your execution.
What?
You were accused of false prophecy, insanity, and being from the future.
Only the last part's true.
By the laws of Egypt, you are to be fed to the crocodiles.
Now, just a minute. First of all, I'm an American citizen. And second of all, I'm a friend of Miracle Myers.
Take him.
Schmuck.
Walter, you haven't heard a word I've said.
Huh? I'm sorry. I was someplace else.
Maybe Walter's tired.
I had a new customer today. An older guy. Named Meyer. Really interesting guy.
How old?
In his 60s.
A widower?
I think so. He lives alone. You'd like him, Mom. Maybe I should fix you two up. Arlene, this fish is delicious. Good night, Arlene. I was great, Miracle. My God, I was great. You should have seen me. Me, Walter of Marin. That's what she called me. With Cleopatra. It was like I was Robert Redford or Burt Reynolds or one of those guys. And the funny thing is when she started to treat me like that, that's exactly who I became. My God, did I feel great.
You should have kept your mouth shut.
Big deal. I got out of it.
I got you out of it.
You were supposed to. That's what travel agents are for. Will you let me go again?
I don't know.
I'll fix you up with my mother-in-law.
You got $10?
Right here.
Okay, Schmeckel, come on, let's go. Listen, I want to tell you, I got a girl for you.
Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Forget that kid.
Who speaks?
Walter of Marin.
I am Juliet of the House of the Capulets. I was waiting for Romeo.
Amazing.
Juliet!
Romeo!
Fire!
Oy vey.
It's not my fault, I swear. She grabbed a hold of me just when I called you. I didn't mean to bring her back.
This isn't going to look good on my record, Walter. Where is she now?
I got her stashed in a motel on Eddy Street.
You got Juliet. Excuse me. The Juliet? Stashed in a motel room on Eddy Street?
Listen, Miracle, you gotta help me.
Okay. Let's not lose our heads. All we have to do is send her back.
I know, but that's just it. She doesn't want to go back. She likes it here. You ready for this? She wants to be an actress. She wants me to get her an agent.
Calm down, Walter. You'll get a coronary. All you have to do is bring her here. Make up some kind of a story. Tell her I'm a big-time agent from Hollywood. You do your part, and I'll do the rest. Only please, for God's sake, hurry. We don't have much time. Don't waste time or we're both in big trouble.
It's my marriage that's going down the tubes. Who's on your back?
Please, don't ask. Go to the motel, get the little Italian Lolita, and I'll do the rest. Go, Walter. Go before it's too late.
Meyer.
He's not here, sir. He's out to lunch. The master is not here.
Don't play games with me, Meyer. What's going on?
Nothing?
Meyer.
Well, nothing really. Just a small technical error. I'll fix it in a jiffy. I'll send her back. She won't even know what happened. She'll think it was a funny dream.
Where is she now, Meyer?
Would you believe in the powder room?
No.
She's in a motel room on Eddy Street.
Juliet of the House of the Capulets is shacking up in a motel room on Eddy Street. That's hard to believe.
Yeah, that's just what I said. It's not funny.
Yes, it is.
Hi, Wally.
Wally? What are you dressed for?
You like it?
What's next?
Okay, let's see. Motel, Eddy Street, Motel, Holiday Lodge. Too expensive. Let's see. Shakespeare Court. Too obvious. Eddy Street. Motel. Maybe.
Romeo, remember anything?
Not to worry. He won't remember what he saw. It was so fast. It's like seeing a UFO, you know? Who'll believe him, huh?
18 and breathe and 19 and up and 20 and stop. That wasn't hard, was it? Now let's all stand right up and work on our bust line.
That's easy for you to say. You do it every day.
Breathe out.
It's your play.
No. Maybe for some men, but not for me.
You don't want it, so don't take it.
I was talking about the young girls, Miracle. I don't need more flings. What I want is a woman with more sophistication. Someone older, more exotic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. My card. There you go. I knock with 4. Walter, go home. Visit your wife. Come back tomorrow with $10, and I'll fix you up with the queen of intrigue. Sophistication is her middle name. I want you to be happy, Walter. Who? Oh, you like this one. A money-back guarantee. Her name is Marguerite Zell, a real cosmopolitan lady.
I never heard of her.
Go home, Walter, look it up. She also went by the name of Mata Hari.
What are you reading?
It's the book.
I can see that. Women Who Spied. Anyone we know?
No.
You're looking at me.
You look nice, Arlene.
Thank you, Walter.
Pretty.
Well, you haven't kissed me like that in a long time. What's come over you?
Nothing. Just like the way you look.
Bluebird has a broken wing.
Would you like a second helping of waffles?
Rain on corn is a sad thing.
My sister is half Chinese.
What goes up the chimney?
Smoke. The road to Nirvana is slippery when wet.
The milkman always delivers heavy cream.
Not until the cock crows. Are you W5?
That depends. Are you Mata Hari?
Shh. I'm Agent H12. You have a message for me?
Yes.
Quick, come here. Quick, over here. If they come in, all they'll find is two levers. Turn off that light. I love you, Walter. If If you want, we could run away together. I have a farm in Norway. We could live there until it's over.
I can't.
Why?
I love someone else.
Good morning, Miracle. Hey, Walter, how are you?
Hi.
So, you ready to meet the one and only Mata Hari?
Miracle, would you be greatly disappointed if I said no?
Why, what's the matter? You want to meet somebody else?
Yep.
Who?
Could you land me right here, exactly as it's written on this card?
3:30 in the afternoon, June 23rd, 1964. What is it?
That's my wedding day. That's the day Arlene and I got married.
Well, I thought you were tired of her.
I changed my mind.
Good boy.
Thank you, Meyer. Wherever you are.
Look what's happening.
Nice job, Meyer.
Thanks, boss.
Who is that?
Oh, that's my upstairs neighbor. He sometimes speaks to me through the heating ducts.
To us, from this day forward.
Like Romeo and Juliet. I love you.
I love you too.
You want a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Ah, good.
I'll come and help you.
Ah, good.
And now in 2025, we have a PG version. It just keeps going down from X to R to PG. And no matter which one you are blessed to see, you are amazing in it.
You're too kind.
Wasn't that awesome? I forgot to mention up front that Don Peaks did the music. He was the composer for The Hills Have Eyes, People Under the Stairs, Television, My Two Dads, Knight Rider. He also did the music for The Prey, which was the horror film that Edwin and Summer made the year after this. Richard Pacheco. We've seen him be Southern in Hot Saucy Pizza Girls. We've seen him be mafioso in Garage Girls. Multiple roles in Debbie Does Dishes 3, The Huntress, Final Taboo, and of course, the amazing DJ in Up and Coming. This is his 8th appearance on the show.
I have shown this to numerous people in the last week. Does it bug you when someone says, this is a real movie?
Well, no, because the genre is sex movies.
Yeah.
Okay, the dream was the crossover movie. That was the dream. That was the sacred cow that was being tried to be milked. We'll make a movie that's so good, it can play movie theaters and have sex in it too. And that was what they were hoping for. And what they discovered was, and so the budgets went up for a period of time, and the acting quality went up, and the actors were more skilled. But they found out that the distribution of the business aspect of selling the movies was they couldn't play anywhere except porn houses. There was no straight places were going to show these movies. So the amount of money, if you spent $50,000 and made a straight sex movie with shitty acting, you weren't going to make, if you made Gone with the Wind with sex in it, it wasn't going to make any more money because they played the same limited theaters. And once the producers figured that out, the crossover dream died.
I don't know if you know this, but 12 times in the history of the world has an actor in mainstream Hollywood had the opportunity to win Best Actor and Best Supporting Actor at the same time for 2 different movies. All 12 of those instances, it never happened. 0 for 12. No one's ever done it. Richard Pacheco has done it twice. Before AVN was invented, in the New York Film Critics Awards, he won Best Actor and Best Supporting Actor, same year. Howie's done it twice. That's so impressive. 2 years later, first AVN ever, 1984, he wins Best Actor for Irresistible. Also won Best Supporting Actor for Nothing to Hide.
And the praise is great, sure.
Dude's hogging all the awards.
Your contemporaries, were they ever like, Howie, stop hogging all the awards?
Oh, no, not even close.
The behind the scenes of Irresistible, pregnant, him and his wife, for their first time, first child. Think of that. Having your first baby while shooting your first huge role. He mentioned he'd done some leads on some really low budget stuff prior, but this was the first time in the majors. Samantha Fox. Speaking of hogging all the awards, Best Actor or Actress. Best Actress, 3 years in a row. AFAA, the Adult Film Association of America. And she won those 3 years going right up to this. So it's like she passed the torch, and then Howie just started winning everything.
Samantha Fox was the reigning queen of the industry. So I was very eager to work with her. I had never met her. She was from New York. She was the Best Actress 2 years in a row. And this was my shot to coming up in the ranks. So I was eager to meet her and to please her. And as I said, we were also going through this 7 month of being pregnant, first baby, and what a schizophrenia to have there. So when Samantha came to town, I wanted to greet her at the airport with roses and a limousine. And I'm a person of meager resources, so this was a serious investment. Mm-hmm. And Summer Brown, who was the producer of Irresistible, said, "Oh, that's a good idea. I'll split that with you." I didn't do well with the schizophrenia of doing the movie all day, then going home to my wife, and then getting up early in the morning, going back to the movie, and especially a movie that was 5, 6, 7 days. So what I did is that once a movie would start, I would stay with the production team. I would sleep in the hotel where they were. I'd get a bed with them, and often it wasn't empty. But that was the lifestyle of that business. And so I meet Samantha and we start talking. And the question is, and this is offstage stuff. Should we practice? Should we, rehearse? Should we get used to each other? And it just wasn't a right answer to say yes. I was so deeply married at that point, and she was so conscious of that and such a professional with the movie. I said, let's just save it for the movie. And that's what we did. And so for 7 days, we worked together and did not touch. And it built. And by the time we did our sex scene, oh my God, we were ready for it. And Eddie Brown, the director, pulled the best cue anyone has ever done for me in a sex film. He put on mood music for our sex scene. It was Air Supply's Every Woman in the World to me. Mm-hmm. You're every woman in the world to me. And God damn it, when that scene started, she was every woman in the world to me. She and my wife had merged. It was a magic moment where it was magic. And the sex scene soared for both of us. It was great. It was as if you couldn't write the script any better. And that was a blessing. So another irresistible story.
Samantha Fox. This is her 6th time on the show. Luscious, Roommates, Seduction of Cindy, Outlaw Ladies. And Here Comes the Bride. Her first lead. And then this. And there's a bunch of good people in this. We didn't get to see much of the time traveling. Those were kind of his exploits. But back at home, we have, besides Richard Pacheco and Samantha Fox, we have Louis Ganapoler and Sugar. Sugar, only film she's ever been in. She was the mother-in-law, Samantha's mother. Louis Ganapoler played Miracle Meyer, the man who gave us time travel. He was in China Girl. Starwood played Cleopatra. We barely saw her at all. She wasn't wearing a top. So she was in the background in Taboo. She was in the background fantasy sequence of Skin Tight. Man, we need to do one of her pictures. Starwood, we owe you a movie. We've done 3 movies where you're almost not in it at all. And that's a shame. Gail Sterling played Juliet, and this is her first time on the show. She was in Hitler Sucks, which I've always joked about that we need to do. And with the film that we have coming up soon, we might need to release Hitler Sucks for damage control, because we have a little bit of Nazi propaganda coming up. But don't worry, it's just putting emphasis on that those are the bad guys. We're not promoting that crap. And Nicole Black played Mata Hari. We've seen her one time. She was one of those dancers with Tigger in Decent Exposure. Mai Lin and Billy D, both missing in action. A lot of people not pictured or missing in action or whatever you want to call it. But those are probably the 2 biggest names that didn't make the PG cut. I'm serious. Hindsight is good. I just finished it. It is amazing.
Most of your story you just told is in your amazing book, Hindsight.
Yes.
So I have read.
Okay.
I've read Hindsight. I love how Richard Pacheco it is. I love how you're telling stories and you're stopping to talk directly to the reader. Then you stop and talk directly to God, and then you get back into storytelling, and then it's back to me, and then and it is so well written.
It's nonfiction. It's real life. But he also has a fiction book, which I have not read, but I'm going to guess it is bomb based on Hindsight. It's called Return to Squirrel Hill. Even if we were off topic and a little bit abstract, I'm glad I got to make him laugh a whole bunch of times.
One of my favorite things in the world happens to involve you getting peed on in Pretty Peaches.
Yeah, well, I remember that very well.
And each interview, we are going to release them just by themselves. Everyone's busting my chops over 30 to 40 minute interviews, and there's only 5 minutes of screen time. So we've decided sometime in April, each guest, we're going to release the interviews. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. This is going to be a monster. I am not looking forward to editing this.
There is no such thing as a coincidence.
We have donation options, a PayPal, a Cash App, a YouTube super thanks. Super thanks you for watching. I appreciate it. You don't have to describe, though. Describe? You don't have to subscribe, though. Or like or comment. If you're just watching, that's cool enough. At Barefoot, that's it. And we're like the easiest. Don't ring any bells. Don't do nothing. Next week, we got some good movies. Another celebrity request and another audience request. So stick around, I guess, if you want to. Just watch, though, remember? You don't have to do all that other stuff. Just watch. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure.
I hope that this was painful and fun, or painless and fun.
No, it wasn't painful. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right.
This will come out in 2 Sundays. This isn't the release in 2 days. This will come out in 9 days, and I will do my best to make you proud.
You already have.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.